Hey y'all, so I just wanted to talk about the importance of a service dog being with their handler at all times. So, it's really up to the handler whether or not they occasionally choose to leave their service dog at home or not. There can be various reasons, and it's up to the team as to what they choose to do and what not to do. Like, if Nina's sick, then obviously I'm not going to make her work. That's not fair to Nina. She needs to be at home where she can take care of, get better. For me, my dog's health comes over mine. Nina first, and then me. So, not to mention, if your dog's got diarrhea or throwing up, you really don't want her wanting, your service dog to throw up in a store or whatever. Sorry, forgive me, I'm having some problems. Because I was an idiot for no reason, and I left my service dog at home. And we went to Walmart, and I for some reason just forgot that it is a holiday weekend, and it is Saturday. And here I was thinking, oh, well, it's 10:30 at night. Shouldn't be busy. Shouldn't be that bad. No, that's wrong. My personal reason for leaving Nina at home, which is actually not a good reason now that I think about it, but I have been pulling all-nighters 2 nights in a row to try and get my homework done for school because I'm a college student. And it's not because I procrastinated. It's just what I have to do to stay on track until disability services process my information and I can get I don't know if it's an IEP or a 504 plan or what it's called. It's a student accommodation disability plan, I guess. Whatever. I don't know what it's called, but should be getting one, but they're dragging their asses, to be honest. Excuse my French. So I have been really grouchy and irritable and just really fucking shitty. So I thought, I don't want to take that out on Nina, so I left her at home. Bad idea. And a very close friend of mine said, that's when you should be taking your service dog out. When you're at your worst and you're feeling your worst. That's when she needs to be with you. But she should go over with you. I've never had somebody who told me and actually kind of got on to me for not taking my service dog. But this friend is different than anybody else I've been around. She has a service dog. So she actually knows the importance of it for me bringing my service dog with me everywhere I go because she needs her service dog with her everywhere she goes. And it's not like I didn't think that Nina couldn't take care of me, and actually she can. I just didn't want to take it out on her because I really love that dog. I don't want to take out my grouchiness on her. That's not her fault that I'm grouchy. It's not. But went without her, and Walmart was crazy and hectic, and people were just everywhere, and people wouldn't get out of my way, and people like to get in your space. And I am autistic, so I can't have people in my face or in my bubble because that just sets me off. And right now I'm in a full-blown fucking meltdown, and then I come home and it's just gets worse. I'm not in a full-blown, I'm coming down from the meltdown, actually. I'm just having autistic symptoms. That's why I having trouble staying still. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, the camera keeps moving. That's also why. Because I'm a little shaky. But yeah, I had a serious meltdown when I got home. I actually had a meltdown at the store, and then I started to shut down, but we were leaving, so that helped. And then we had to go to another store, so I was like, we need to go pick up Nina. And of course, as soon as I got Nina, it was much fucking better. Sorry for my language, but it was so much better. I felt so much better just having her with me. And then her being able to, work. I mean, we weren't even there that long at the store, at the grocery store, but her being there with me made it so much better. And I did end up, shutting down while we were at the store, so I had to sit down on a cold ass floor and let Nina do deep pressure therapy. Which, if you don't know what that means, then that means she lays on a part of my body. Usually, for somebody, it's usually their lap, or some people lay completely on the floor, which I've done that before. It's just as needed. If I can sit, then I'll sit. If I have to lay completely down, then I will. And Nina will either lay on top of me or in my lap. And that really helps. And when I shut down, I'll have to make a video kind of trying to explain all of that. I don't have the capacity, the brain capacity to explain that. That's why I keep saying and stuttering and whatnot, is because when I do go into my autistic crap and I start having all those problems, I literally it makes it so hard for me to think, because cognitively, at least in a meltdown anyway, I go from the mind of someone who's almost 24 to someone who is like 5. And that I'm not joking. That's just because of the autism. It's called a meltdown. In a shutdown, I'm completely cognitively there. I just can't do anything. But like I said, I'll make another video explaining autism. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but for me as an autistic person, that is something that happened to me. And I'm sure if you have seen any of my previous videos, even when I was talking about my disabilities, I never mentioned autism. It's because, and this is one reason why I took a break from YouTube for a while, was because I had a lot of life changes happening, and one of them was getting an autistic diagnosis, and that has changed everything for me. I mean, and kind of made it really fucking complicated, but that's cool too. Not to mention I got Nina in with trainers. I owner trained, but with assistance. It's technically called assisted owner training, and that's what I got for Nina. And they were really good. And I'll talk more about that in other videos as well for you all, explaining that, and I might even do videos that explain or at least how I trained some of the stuff, like sit, stay, down, and maybe even some of her task trainings. I will attempt to video that. But yeah, every person is like different, and handlers can choose to leave their service dogs home for whatever reason. And me personally, that some of my reasons are more logical and some of them are not. And I guess this time was not. But even some of my more logical reasons, they kind of, when it comes to weighing between that reason and my health, it's actually become very apparent to me that, I need to do what's best for me, and leaving Nina at home is not what's best for me. I mean, I can't even enjoy dinner or go out anywhere with anybody. My family, my mom, my fiance, friends, and actually enjoy it and be okay if I don't have Nina. Because at least with Nina, I can do things. She's got tasks that kind of stage off, I guess would be the best way to put it. My meltdowns, shutdowns, panic attacks, and episodes. It doesn't always work, and it doesn't always completely get rid of them, but it can help. Like it can help, like I've had it where I was very symptomatic all day, but I was still able to have so much fun. Nina was working a lot, but I was able to have fun. And then as soon as I got home, I completely kind of lost my shit and had a full-blown meltdown or episode or whatever. And I'll explain the difference between those in another video as well. You can tell by the freaking bags in my eyes, my face. Sorry, I'm not very animate. That I'm not doing very well. And that's why you shouldn't. You should never ask a handler to leave their dog at home. It might be an inconvenience for you, or maybe for other people that you're with, but just know that it is important, heavily important for that handler to take their service dog. Service dogs have full access to every public place. If anybody, is allowed there, then that dog is allowed to go. The only requirement for that service dog to be a service dog is that it knows at least one full task. The handler has a disability, and the dog is under the handler's control at all times. If it barks, it's only ever allowed to bark once, maybe twice, but really just once. And it is housebroken. There's no such thing as identification, and blah 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 blah. I can go over that in other videos. This one's really, and I'm getting off topic, I'm sorry. That's another thing. It's an autistic symptom, especially when I've had a meltdown. I just get off topic. Really, this stupid video was literally about me just trying to explain why service dogs are important and why they should be with their handlers at all times. To stop this.